Red Pill Dispensary. All right, for those of you who saw the last video, I did a video earlier about the verdict, and then I ended up finding out just after that video that simultaneously to that happening, to the verdict being read, like literally minutes after, and she ended up being, she had just turned 16, from what I understand. A 16-year-old girl ended up getting killed. And I was talking about, like, wow, here we go again. And once I finished that video, and I was basically, from what I was hearing from the people on the scene, this sounded like this cop made a huge mistake. And I was starting to question a lot of different things. But this is why you should never question these things until you see the footage, because it's never as people describe. And I started noticing some holes, and especially the girl who was taking the video, especially her story, because she's talking about I seen everything and all this, but then she talks about how she heard the gunshots and came running out of her house because her 2 year old was outside playing. It's like, so you didn't actually see shit until the gunshots. So that kind of made me think, like, oh, maybe there is more to this. Of course, there is. They just released the body cam footage. Columbus PD just had a press conference and released this footage. This is for anyone who saw my last video. You got to see this one. If you saw my last video, then just, I couldn't go to bed without putting this out, because I just feel this is why I should just keep my mouth shut until I see the whole thing. What I was hearing as I'm adding it up, it wasn't making sense. But then I started realizing there might be some holes in it. Sure enough, there is. So here we go. All right, watch this. I'm just gonna let it play. Now you might be thinking, "What? Really? That you think that's justified?" Watch this. It's gonna be a slow mo now. So you know who the girl is who gets shot. She's also the one apparently that called the police. I still haven't heard if that's true or not. Oh yeah, no, but I didn't have the footage to this, Tony. I was saying all types of stuff. I need to go back on. Yeah, I saw Tatum's. That's how I knew that the footage came out. So watch this. No, yeah, it goes slow. What Columbus police had a press conference, and they released the footage, and then they also play it. They put it in slow mo as well. Police department had the slow mo. But yeah, I saw Tatum just talk about it. That's how I knew that it was released. So once I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, little different than how they said it. That's why I was starting to be like, damn. I mean, I'm with them. If they riot over this, I'd be with them from what I'm hearing. All this other shit, no. But what I'm hearing about this, yeah, that sounds horrible. But of course, it's because it's all lies. It's all lies. That's why you need to see the footage every time. You need to see the footage. So watch the slow mo. So she has the colorful sneakers, black shirt. Oh, shut up. You were just kicking a kid in the head. And that's another thing. So it looks like it was her, and this dude was on her side, the guy right there, against these two girls. Now, these two girls, it seems like they're her age, 15, 16 years old. So keep that in mind. So everyone involved seems to be 15, 16. I don't know if that guy is, but these girls seem to be. Oh, you know what? This one doesn't have slow mo. Where's the press conference I just saw? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the press conference, I think. All right. Thank you,
This
Tim.
footage.
And it's sad. It's sad, but you gotta see what she actually was doing, and you gotta see what it's showing. It's never as it. So check this out. Ready? So you want see the girl in pink? She's the one who ends up on the car, and they seem to be fighting on the car. And then you see to the right of her, you'll see the action. To the right of the girl in peach or pink or whatever that is. And watch this punk, this guy. He looks like a grown-ass man. But then again, this girl doesn't look 15 or 16 either. I've heard 15, I've heard 16. I'm still not 100% sure. Now look at what's in her hand. She just pushed this girl. But look at, she's also slashing at her. Watch this. She has a knife. She has a long knife. You can see it pretty clearly. Watch this. See the knife in her hand? She's slashing at her with a knife. This girl goes down. And she has the knife in her hand. The girl who, it seemed like she pushed her over, but no, she has a knife in her hand. The cop pulls out his gun. At that point, he already has his gun out. He wasn't going to shoot. He's not shooting. Now look at this punk, by the way. Watch this. Watch the guy. As this girl's on the ground, a female, it seems to be a teenage female, he boots her in the head. Bang. Now watch the upper screen. Watch the girl in the black. In her right hand, that's a knife. This girl, watch this. Look at the knife. Going right for her neck and head. Look at that. She's about to stab this girl in the neck or head. You know? She's literally about to stab her in the neck after slashing at this other girl. That dude kicks her in the head. I don't know if she caught her when she slashed her, because she seemed to push her. And I think the girl kind of fell back a little bit voluntarily as well. I mean, she, you know. And also, like, I hate saying, you know, but obviously she is a bigger girl, this girl that's doing this. And she doesn't seem like she's 15 or 16 on the camera. Maybe in person, you can still kind of tell she's real young. But she probably still seemed 18, 19 at least. And look, she has that knife up. She's bringing it down into this girl's neck or head. This cop saved another teenager's life. I mean, if you're the type that's going to do this in front of a cop and this guy's going to boot a chick, a female, a teenage female in the head, now watch this. She's bringing it down now. Look at it. They're kind of like wrestling for. Oh, that's when she gets shot. Just as she's about to stab this girl, she gets shot. Just as she's about to, and then she drops the knife. 1000% justified. I just had to do that video because I was questioning a lot. What I was hearing at the scene from Black Lives Matter, you know, I do. I like to be fair. I don't like it when people just automatically go one way or the other. You know, I hate how that goes so many different things. It's like one side, you already know who's going to feel this way and who's going to feel that way. I just need to call it like I see it. And, you know, I kind of knew during the video, I mentioned many times, you know, I should be holding back until I see all the evidence. And I kept on saying, but from what I'm hearing, this is going to be bad. And if it's as they say, I don't blame them if they, you know, tear shit up after this. But of course, you know, you gotta trust the police to an extent. He just saved this other little girl's life. Unfortunately, you know, but if one of them had to get shot, I'd rather it be the person attacking two people with a knife with a friend that's kicking one of them that just got attacked in the head. So, Red Pill Dispensary. Salute.